Why hello there everybody and welcome back to the Sorcerer Mickey Fan Guide channel. Today, chapter 2 of the new Fox and the Hound event in Disney Magic Kingdoms just started, which means the Widow Tweed has just unlocked, and it's gonna require 15 maple leaves, 18 of the threads, and 16 ears hats and 2,000 currency. Okay guys, it's been about a day or so, and so far I managed to get 9 out of the 18 threads and 8 out of the 16 ears hats, which basically means that I'm pretty much halfway through. So I'm fully confident that I'll be able to get her in a day or two. Alright guys, it's been a little over 2 days since the Widow Tweed unlocked, and now I finally have everything we need to welcome her, so let's do this! It sure is peaceful out here today. More than usually so, I reckon. Of course, that might have something to do with Amos Slate being in the town instead of just in hollering distance of my front porch. And land sakes, can that man holler? Actually, hollering is one thing, but howling is quite another. And I'm quite sure I hear that copper doing the latter from out there in the woods. Amos must have left him off leash again. I know that dog has given Todd no end of trouble, thanks to Amos, but he really is a sweet young pup. Which means I should probably go and see what he's so fired up about. Let's send the Widow Tweed to look for copper. Well, if the last hour or so has taught me anything, it's that Copper may know how to follow a trail, but I do not. All that wandering around, and I still have no blessed idea where that hound has run off to. Well, if he wants attention all that badly, he knows where to find me. And thinking about Copper, I've got plenty of knitting to do as it is, what with winter coming, but... Ah, yes, that's just lovely. It's not much to look at now, of course, but give me a few days and it'll make a fine dog blanket for Copper. Of course, I expect Chief will take one look at it and carry on until I knit a bigger one for him. I swear, I ain't ever met a grumpier old grouch in my life. Except his owner, that is. The Widow Tweed. That's who I'll tell about the bear. Sure, I can't tell her right out the way I would with Chief. But she know I'm not likely to bark up a storm without a reason. I reckon that's my best chance. Let's build the country lane ride. And it costs 9,000 currency, which we don't have enough for. So I'll be back once I get all the currency we need to build the attraction, okay? Alright guys, it's been around 2 days or so, and I finally have all the currency we need to build the country lane ride. There's the old dirt road, alright, and our cabin. And just past that, the Widow Tweed's farmstead. Gotta stay focused, I've got a bear to worry about. Amos doesn't like me going over here, but this is an emergency. Well, I'll be. Here comes Copper now, barreling right towards my front door. Right on cue, I suppose. It never fails. The moment you hunker down to get a couple of chores done, company comes a-callin'. Huh. Well, if I didn't know better, I'd say that critter is trying to get me to follow him. Land sakes, that pup is acting mighty peculiar. Let's send Copper and Tweed to head onto the country lanes. But we have to get Copper to level 4 in order to do this quest. This way, Widow Tweed. This way. We gotta hurry. Just before... Okay, is she still following me into the forest? Or did I run too far ahead by accident? Aw, sometimes I forget humans only have 2 legs. And most of them can't handle running through the woods the way Amos can. Will you calm down, Copper? I don't see what makes this clearing so all-fire special that you just have to carry on about it. Oh, are those paw prints? Big paw prints? Almost as if... Oh no. Copper, well, I'm sorry if I ever doubted you. Now, run on back and guard the house. I'll be right along. Just as soon as I figure out what to do about this mess. Let's send the Widow Tweed to examine the hidden grove and Copper to run back along the country lanes. So, Copper's okay to go, so I'm just gonna send him out. The Widow Tweed, we have to get her to level 3 in order to do this quest. Yep, I'm no expert, but if those aren't bear prints, well, I'll eat my hat. And this is one of my better hats too. I did hear talk about some trouble at the game preserve last time I was in town. I didn't think much of it either. But if that bear's still alive and anywhere near Todd, I just couldn't forgive myself if I sat by twiddling my thumbs. Which is why I'm gonna have to swallow my pride and reach out to a certain someone about all this. Not that I expect that he'll ever let me hear the end of it. Hello, operator. Connect me to the veterinarian's office if you please. Amos Slade should still be there. What's that? The county courthouse? Now why on earth would you have seen Amos go in there of all places? He told me plain and simple he was just dropping off his dog for a checkup, not... Oh, well, isn't that rich? Connect me to the courthouse right away then, please. This should be amusing. Let's welcome Amos Slade. But we have to wait for a couple of hours for him to be available. So that about wraps up chapter 2 of the Disney Magic Kingdom's Fox and the Hound mega event. If you enjoyed this chapter of the event, please subscribe and also hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And if you're playing this event like me, tell me how well you're progressing on the event in the comments. And be sure to stay tuned for chapter 3 of the event with Amos Slade. Thank you so much for watching and we'll catch you guys next time.